We're about to dance our way through 5 of the trendiest Moscow happenings, learn about what's happening in Moscow, and get a groove on with your hottest dance moves. Let's do this. 1. Usadba Jazz Festival. Picture this. You're at a 19th century estate surrounded by more jazz than you can shake a saxophone at. It's the Usadba Jazz Festival, where classical meets modern and blues high-fives funk in a musical orgy. Imagine you're a time-traveling jazz cat who stumbled into the Soviet era. Your mission? Play every instrument in the band while dodging KGB agents who think your rhythm is a capitalist plot. Start with some frantic air trumpet, slide into a wild air piano, and finish with a moonwalk in a fur hat that would make Michael Jackson question his life choices. Remember, in Soviet Russia, jazz plays you. 2. Moscow Flower Show, where gardening meets high art, and you can't tell if that's a rosebush or a really creative hedge trimmer accident. Start by pirouetting through an obstacle course of imaginary sunflowers. Water each plant with vodka because, let's face it, even flowers need a little liquid courage in Moscow. Salute every petal like it's a tiny leafy comrade. If you're not dizzy by the end, you're doing it wrong. Bonus points if you can convince a nearby tree to join your dance revolution. 3. Moscow Country Street Fair. It's like a small town festival, but with more fur hats and a slight chance of accidentally joining a parade. Time for the babushka boogie. Channel your inner grandmother who's convinced she can haggle the price of the universe. Start in a squat so low you can smell last year's potato. Balance an invisible basket on your head. It's full of turnips and disappointment. Shuffle side to side like you're avoiding questions about when you'll get married. Throw in a head shake that says, I've seen wars, famines, and the invention of the internet, and I'm still not impressed. 4. Spasskaya Tower International Military Music Festival. Red Square turns into a musical battleground where the only casualties are eardrums and fashion sense. Introducing the Red Square Robot. March like a wind-up soldier who's short-circuiting from too much borscht in its gears. Every 4 steps glitch into a ballet move so beautiful it makes Swan Lake look like a duck pond. Transition between robotic salutes and conductor gestures so grand they could direct traffic in space. For the finale, faint dramatically at the sight of Putin. Bonus points if you can make it look like you're buffering in real life. 5. International Fireworks Festival Rostec. It's like the universe is having a light show and Moscow scored front row seats. Get ready for the explosive cha-cha-cha. Dance like you're in a game of human Frogger, dodging imaginary fireworks gone rogue. Throw in some cha-cha steps, because nothing says narrowly avoided fiery death quite like Latin dance. Occasionally burst into jazz hands that would make Broadway jealous. Finish by spelling out boom with your body while lying on the ground, then pop up like a caffeinated jack-in-the-box for one last explosive pose. Remember folks, in Russia, you don't just dance like nobody's watching. You dance like everyone's watching, but they're all wearing those hot guy fox masks. Now get out there and make Putin proud, or slightly confused. Either works.